Hi everyone, welcome back to God's Whispers, a place where we take the time to pause and reflect upon the word of the Lord. Today I'm going to be speaking about the Gospel according to Luke, chapter 6, verses 20 through 26. And it's all about Jesus' words of blessings and woes. Let's listen. Raising his eyes towards his disciples, Jesus said, "Blessed are you who are poor, for the kingdom of God is yours. Blessed are you who are now hungry, for you will be satisfied. Blessed are you who are now weeping, for you will laugh. Blessed are you when people hate you, and when they exclude and insult you, and denounce your name as evil on account of the Son of Man. Rejoice and leap for joy on that day. Behold, your reward will be great in heaven, for their ancestors treated the prophets in the same way. But woe to you who are rich, for you have received your consolation. But woe to you who are filled now, for you will be hungry. Woe to you who laugh now, for you will grieve and weep. Woe to you when you all speak well of you, for their ancestors treated the false prophets in this way." When Jesus spoke those words, he was talking to people who were kind of crushed under Roman rule. Most were peasants, farmers, fishermen, day laborers, just living day to day. Wealth wasn't just about money. It meant power, security, and sometimes exploiting others. So when Jesus says, "Blessed are you who are poor," he's not just talking about finances. He's acknowledging the real suffering of those and then promising them God's favor. On the other side, the woes weren't meant to be curses, but warnings. Those who were rich and comfortable and praised were often blind to the suffering around them. So Jesus is saying what society celebrates might not line up with God's values. So think about it in reference to today. Our culture celebrates wealth, status, popularity. Think about how that's measured. A bigger house, more followers, better vacations. But Jesus is asking us to pause. Are those the things that actually matter? This passage is not about shaming people with resources. It's about reminding us where we should place our trust. If our security is only in money, then we're left empty when that fades. But if we trust God and align ourselves with compassion, humility, justice, that's where the true blessings are found, even when life feels hard. So journal prompts that would match along with this would be, where do I find my sense of security? With God or with material things? And how do I respond when I feel left out or overlooked or poor in spirit? What's one way that I can use what I have, my money, my time, or my influence, to bless someone who might be struggling? And then finally, do I care more about being praised by others or being faithful to God's call? I think this passage invites us to look at the world differently, through God's eyes. It reminds us that struggle doesn't mean abandonment, and success isn't always what it looks like. The question is, where do we place our hope and faith? I hope that this message resonated with you, and if you feel like a friend could use